NFTR, myself, Viz, Posty in the building, Chams in the building. Time for another big guest. Mr. Boo Boo Bang Bang Bang. Billy Sauce in the building. Fekky, what's happening, man?
Big Fekky in a rascal.
Have you trademarked?
Yeah, of course. I've trademarked everything. Boo Boo Bang, Billy Sauce, the whole shebang.
Come on, man. All right, so the album is about to drop. El Clasico.
Yeah.
Why El Clasico?
It's a classic. Now, do you know what? I was away when I was making a lot of music when I was on tour. You know, I tour a lot, innit? So like I was, I got to Barcelona and there was a match between Real Madrid and Barcelona, basically. And he just came into my head. I was like, wow, what is El Clasico? I asked a dumb question. I was like, yeah, that sounds sick. I wanna run with that for my album. Do you know what I mean? So I run with it.
I feel like for like the last 2 to 3 years, you've just been like performing literally most weeks.
Yeah.
Like on Snapchat, Instagram, every time I log onto your page, I see you performing somewhere.
Yeah, it's mad.
Naked on stage, jumping in the crowd. We've got to add those extra bits, Posty. You're acting like you ain't seen that, obviously.
I saw any of that,
What's wrong with that, though?
I'm just saying that was the addition. Like,
You got to get your top off,
bits.
man. Can't you see everyone's doing it now? I'm saying. The whole game's getting their top off now.
You think you're the best live performer in the game right now, UK-wise?
Yeah.
You've always stood by that, innit?
I like
Why?
to see you and...
I know that.
Why though?
Because I
remember
know.
early days where you might not have been the biggest name on the bill.
Yeah.
I remember you saying it like, listen, I'm the best live performer. Why is that?
Because I just know, you know, I see people performing. Do you know what I mean? And it's funny because when I'm on stage, I don't know, but when I watch back the footage, and I just feel like, yo, Fekky, you're a rock star, man. Like you're just everything. Remember back in the day, I just take off my top, just come off the stage sweating. Rappers should look at me like, why is this guy why is he doing the most? Fekky's doing too much, you know what I'm saying? But nah, everyone's doing it, and I'm happy. I feel like I influenced it a bit over here, do you know what I mean? It's good. It's a
That's
good
why
feeling.
I want to see you and Gets perform that tune that you got together.
Yeah,
because
energy level.
I feel like Gets has got a lot of energy as well.
Jammer is another person as well. He's got a lot of energy, do you know what I'm saying? But like with Gets and Jammer, they do more grime-based music, innit?
Yeah.
So it's easy to take energy out of that.
Yeah, no, of course.
The grime scene embraced you though, innit?
Yeah.
Early on. Why do you think that is? And was that a strategic move for you?
No, because I think the grime scene can know that I've got grime in me. You can see it. They can see like the songs I do, some of the songs I do. Like I came out very trappy, innit? But growing up, I grew up to a lot of grime. Do you know what I mean? Like we were running up in like all these raves, like where all these men were MCing from like when I was young. Do you know what I mean? From young. So it's like grime is in me. I've always been a fan of grime, innit? So when I got into music, I just felt like when I was doing the trap stuff, like you said, the energy, innit? Grime is just energy, you know what I mean? And I think that the grime fans can see on the stage that yo, like Fekk's one of us as well, do you know what I mean?
Let's talk about some of your cosigns. So I remember the first time you kind of came in the game, actually. I think the first time we met was in Brick Lane, near the Nando's, in your car. You was in the BMW.
Yeah, of course.
X6 or something, X5, something like that.
Of course, all of that.
I was in the Punto.
All of that good stuff.
Got out the car, sat in your little joint. But before I sat in your car, I'd already heard about you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people talk and stuff. I feel like there was a bit of excitement when everyone kind of heard Fekky started rapping. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everyone was kind of like, yeah, Fekky's cool, man, you know, letting me know and kind of stuff like that. And you had a lot of cosigns. How did a lot of grime MCs and a lot of rappers know who you are before you kind of came in the game?
I feel like with me, I was kind of known on the streets before that. Like I said to you, I was always running up in these raves and always like in Napa, all these holiday islands. Just like, imagine you're a rapper or an artist on an island, yeah? And like you got groupies, you got fans. Then there's just this guy over there that you don't even know. He's got groupies and he's got fans. I'm not even rapping. You're thinking yourself like, who the fuck is that, man? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I just feel like I used to get their attention and stuff. And I've always been a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people I used to par with used to try and like bully MCs and stuff like that, I'm saying. But I was always that guy that I just always take people for face value. I feel like that's what's carried me through life, do you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of the attitudes my friends had, I never really took to that attitude. I always used to look at people and think, nah, you know, I like him, he's cool. Like, my friends were like, why are you chatting to him for? He's a dickhead or whatever. But to me, I just thought, nah, I like him, he's cool, do you know what I mean? And I feel like it's been something that's carried me through life, that's made me meet so much different sorts of people, do you know what I mean?
Who do you think embraced you the most when you started rapping out of all the other existing MCs?
I think Wiley went first.
Yeah.
Like the minute I dropped a couple tunes, like I was on tour. Remember he had the what's that song that went #1 again? Ay 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 ay.
I know what you're singing to.
Yeah, so he had a song, and I remember I was seeing him on telly and all that. I remember something. It's like, see the way music is now. I didn't think it would be like this. So I just thought everything I was talking about, I never thought would go on radio. Like that wasn't the plan. Do you know what I mean? It was just I was just talking shit, to be honest with you, that people knew was true. So it's like for me to be going on a tour in front of like all these like pop fans and going out there doing that bang, like 1 strap, 2 strap. You know what I mean? It was crazy, and I had to rate him. Like I was late all the time with driving. Like remember, I don't know about tour buses or. I'm just leaving my yard, we're all just getting in the car, we're just rolling up late to shows and whatever, and I was always late to every date. But Wiley's a real one, man. Like he proper like was like, you know, like a lot of people like were phoning me like, where are you? He was like, don't worry. You know he never turns up anyway, so he always understands. So I feel like he was the first one that kind of showed me proper love.
I've got to ask you. So you know you was out and you've been popping bottles for before you was an artist. How does it make you feel now to know that you go and someone pays you to do the same thing, to pop bottles, so literally for free, and know that you spent all that money before doing that?
No, it's true. It's so dumb, innit? It's
make
proper
you feel
dumb.
sad?
It does. You know why? Because like even now, it's like since I got more bigger, I'll do it less. Like I feel like we just wasted so much money in these clubs, but we had a good time. So I mean, so it depends. We had a very, very good time. You know what I mean?
So explain the transition from like road life to rap life.
It's very hard, man.
So I see, like, let's talk about like the start of it all. Obviously you came out and you kind of just showed it really straight away, really, you know what I mean? I feel like you had a tape that was bubbling before.
Yeah, this
and
one's
then,
on me.
And then the next one after that
just took off.
just kind of really took off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping you'd be a client of mine for a while, but I mean, you was out of there.
Oh, mate.
After that, I was chasing you, man.
Oh, mate.
But,
That's so funny.
but yeah, no, obviously you killed it. But like, explain that transition. Like, what did it take for you to kind of, in that mental space, just become an artist, like fully, like full time?
Do you know what's so weird about my whole transition there? Like, a part of me wishes I didn't transition as much. Because I feel like when I was, the early music I was making, like I listened to it last night in my house. We all listened to like the old CDs, and all the stuff I was talking about was just like, I can picture it. I know exactly who I was talking to, what I was talking about, and what I'm saying to you. And I feel like the transition was so hard for me. Like, because now, like, I feel like it's a bit more open. Like, people can go and do shows and that. But coming from such a proper deep street background, them days there, I used to see everyone getting blocked, like gigs, K-Coke. I felt like I couldn't be myself a little bit. So that transition was a bit weird for me to like have to like kind of dumb it down, smile a bit more, be a bit more, just business savvy with what we're doing. You know what I'm saying. And it was just hard. It was hard. I remember I'm dealing with every rap. It's so funny because when I done it, every gangbanger from every block, remember I know everyone, their cousin's a rapper, this one's a rapper. Everyone wants me to do this and do that and spit on this verse and do all the rest of it, you know what I'm saying? And when I was on the streets, I wasn't used to that. Like, no.
You feel like you dumbed it down though? I felt like you just made tunes for the club or tunes that can be played in the club,
You know what it
more
is?
than dumbing it down.
I didn't dumb it down, but I took it easy on them.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of people now, like, you look at a lot of the driller rappers and stuff, like, what you're looking at, and it's like, it's very graphic, innit? And I feel that's what people buy into, and I feel that's what people bought into with me. I felt like every word I was saying, everyone knew it was true. So if I said, oh yeah, I jumped on the table, popped 10 bottles, yeah, he done that. Jumped in his car, dragged him out, yeah, he done that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when I started thinking too much, that's when I started thinking, oh, don't say this and don't say that. And you can't do them. Like, you see, music's like, I feel like the best musicians are like very spiritual with it. Like, it comes from within, do you know what I mean? Like,
It's authentic.
It's authentic, innit? Yeah. So I tried my best to keep it as authentic as... Remember, it's another thing as well, like, it weren't just, I'd come off the streets and I had problems. It weren't just like, I was just rapping and everything was gravy. I'm saying that I had problems, I had street issues and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? So I used to think to myself, all right, cool. If I keep this demeanour, plus I got street issues, I ain't gonna get nowhere. Do you know what I mean? And that was the problem that I had. It was very hard transitioning. Do you know what I mean?
So I saw that you spoke one time before about kind of when you first started doing like sound effects and boo bang and stuff, and it seemed like you was a bit conscious about the fact that people might feel like you was a gimmick because some of the songs had gimmick value.
Yeah. All of that. Like that's like even up until now. Like when you look back at your career, like I've had such a great run. Do you know what I mean? And everything I'd done, I stood by, and it's put me to where I am now. Do you know what I mean? But it's like when I was doing all these things, I knew what I was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was doing an ad-lib thing, it's like I'm rapping and I'm leaving spaces for ad-libs. It's all part of the energy that you see on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that whole energy. It's just like, like big Fekky. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just a source. You know what I'm saying?
Bravado.
It's just me. Like, how much time do you hear me say my name on my own track? I'll be like, Fekky. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. You know, no one's there.
Yeah.
And I feel like, to me, it was cool. Like, a lot of man from jail, and I was phoning like, people phoning like, you see Fekky, he's doing sound effects. Because I was so street, innit? Do you know what I mean?
So let's talk about that, because obviously, you know, you come in from the streets, and one thing that we spoke about in the K Coke interview as well is that sometimes when the transition happens and, you know, everyone's behind you at first, they're like, yeah, he's one of us.
Yeah.
And then there comes a stage where the streets are like, okay, it almost like, are you making a choice between the two of us? Like, are you off going and traveling the islands, or are you at home doing whatever? Yeah,
all of that stuff. So you would get, he's not about no more, or whatever, like he's not around, whatever. But I got brothers, I got people, I got a lot of youngers on the end. So it's like, it's one of them things that, in my mind, it's like, that was the hardest challenge. To actually say to yourself, you know what? I want to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, every single scar, all these scars on my head, everything you can see is me doing it for everyone else. I'm saying, I'm warring all these people I don't even know. I'm saying, like, even when I got stabbed up, I wasn't the person who done anything. The man them done something the day before I didn't even know. Then I went cinema, come out, they're like, yeah, there's my man. I come out, I see 10 men in cars and that. It was so crazy, I didn't even think it could be for me. I was with a girl and she was like, they're looking at me, I was like, no way, are you mad? Like, no one can chat to me, are you mad? Like, 10 man in a car, like, I'm bopping, like, swagging. I looked and I said, yeah, what, go on? You know what I mean? Like, thinking, it's not for me, you get me? The minute I've opened the door, shut the door, smash, window smash, give me the key, give me the... Man trying to stab me, I'm doing some Rambo shit, like, I'm having knives throwing at me left, right, and center. I'm just slow motioning, like some Matrix shit I'm saying to you. So it's like, in the back of your mind, it's like, these are the things that make you the person that you are.
Yeah.
Now, you know, no one's there. These are the transitions that make you, that when you're looking at everyone talking shit about you, I'm like, mate, I'm dodging knives at my neck for you guys. So why the hell should I feel guilty about actually, 10 years later, saying, oh, let me do it for me. Like, let me just have a goal. Like, remember, when I first done it, it weren't for me. It was just me doing it. But then you can see fans, you can see people that want to buy Ring Trap t-shirts, they want to buy all this stuff. You start to understand that, yo, you know what, like, this is actually like a business, it's a trap. Like, you can hustle this and make money, and, do you know what I mean? And people are coming up to me for pictures. Like, now everyone's a rapper, I admit that, but when I first came, there was not so much people. So it's like, I'm walking down the street and people are taking pictures, and I'm thinking, huh? This is crazy. So why the hell am I gonna wanna like not wanna pursue that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Without having to think of like 20 other man.
So how did your friends, because obviously there are the friends that stick by you, and then sometimes there are friends who are not so embracing of that, and they're like, okay, well, you're leaving us almost.
Yeah.
And that's something that I have seen repeated kind of with rappers that do the transition.
Yeah, it happens from here to the States, everywhere. Like, it's just how it goes. Like, you're winning too much. That's it. The only thing that bugs me out a bit is with some of these guys, I think they're stupid or something, because I've been winning from like long before I was rapping. If anything, I slowed down a bit when I was rapping. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't understand why, like, do you know what? Maybe I understand. Maybe because you might actually think, you know what? He's rapping, he's got something to lose now. So you might want to take the piss. I mean, you might want to be an opportunist and want to have a goal, you know what I mean? But I had money, I had Rolexes, all this stuff from young. Do you know what I mean? From like 19.
Let's talk about that, Fekky. Let's talk about financially making the transition, because I know that a lot of rappers that have done road before, kind of obviously coming into an industry where there's not as, you know, when you entered, it wasn't as much business that was happening in the rap scene.
Yeah.
And coming and thinking, okay, I need to collect my coins and I need to make sure that I pay my rent and that I'm trying to balance up to what I was making before.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
Eventually, you'll get to a point where you're making money that you can put in your bank. You're making money that right now I could put 30 grand in this table, 50 grand in this table, no one can tell me nothing. Do you know what I mean? Before, when you're making money from the streets and like you're trying to hide it under everyone's bed. Do you know what I mean? Like you're running around trying to hide it. Everyone's robbing you left, right and centre because they think you got too much of it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's for me personally, I don't know about other rappers, but the minute I saw that I could make legitimate money and do it in a way where there's no problem, I can just buy what I want. Because remember, I've had money laundering cases, all that. Like, I've been on TV and shit. Like, do you know what I mean? For them following me around and them sort of things I'm saying. So it's like, when you like, I hid it in the kettle, they found it. And those sort of things to me is like, it hurts because it's like your money, like they're taking it in your face, you know what I'm saying? And like, this, you have to sit now in front of a court and tell them where you got this money from. Or they're gonna take your money and that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. And it's like, I started, in a way, like no man can ever tell me, do you know what it is? It's a thing of like, you can't tell me, a lot of trappers can't tell me that they're happy as much as they can be, do you know what I mean? Because when you catch a case, it's long. That money you're hiding, you're gonna spend that on lawyers.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Yeah. You're gonna spend most of that money, especially when you're name brand, like when people know you. Like when you're, so imagine I'm like, well, how old is that? Was I 21? 21, 6 series on the block. Like driving through, just driving on the block. Everyone's talking about you. The police are like, yo, well, my name weren't Fekky back then, but whatever. It's like, I'm saying, driving this, it's a lot of heat.
Feds ain't gonna give you back that money either.
Yeah,
and regardless.
Yeah,
and they try to give it back to you. They try to give it back to you in check form and less than.
Yeah, when I was on TV, they were talking about, as you can see, this guy has multiple cars and they're trying to make me like Tony Montana, like they made me look so crazy. Like even one guy was like, oh, I have to hide behind. There could be a shootout, so I'm gonna have to hide. And I think to myself, you know what? It's just all fake. I'm saying like it's just all not. It's not a real bravado. You get me?
So now you've taken the pay cut. And
Yeah.
I'm happy you have.
Yeah.
I don't know
You've
if
made
he's
that.
taking a
No,
pay
I ain't
cut
taking a
though,
pay
'cause
cut.
You
he's-
haven't.
I ain't.
No, I wouldn't say, because I was going to say
Whoa,
that's one thing.
Wait.
Whoa.
Initially you took the pay cut.
For about a year, I took a pay cut.
Because you can't tell me your mixtapes gave you rollies
No,
and cars
no.
so you took the pay cut to begin with.
I did, but I spent it old money.
Okay, all right. You took the pay cut, you're spending
Old money. So, so like, I'm saying, so I'm
But
spending money.
now where you are with this album,
Yeah.
right, El Clasico, what
Yeah.
is it about like your first week, first month record sales, or is it about just having the hardest body of work out there? What's it about for Fekky?
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is what I'm trying to explain to you about the influence of like the industry and stuff that makes you think in your head that it's about this stuff. Do you know what I mean? And that's when you said I dumbed it down. I didn't really elaborate properly. I feel like, you know when they say the saying that there's too much chefs in the kitchen?
Got you.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm making a song and I'm saying, Posty, you like this? Do you like this, Viz? Do you like this? Everyone is like, I never said, that's not how I done it. I done the tune and I just put it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That one not bang, I put another one out. I'm saying, and just keep going, like, there's more where it come from, I'm saying. And I just feel like that pressure alone, for a lot of artists, it drives you crazy. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like this time around, I thought to myself, like, I'm not gonna, I've been through my, don't get it twisted, like, I've been through my stint of almost going mad in the sense of like, I'm very ambitious, you want more in it. So you always wanna, like, oh, he done what, top 10, I gotta do. I'm saying, but our journeys are different. Like, I probably made way more money than that person that done top 10. I'm doing so much different things that I'm saying that it's how you lay your table, innit? It's how you're gonna eat, innit? I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
no, of course.
what stage do you make that, Fekky? Because I know that when you came into the game, you came in with affiliates, you know, I guess, you know, affiliates that were old friends and stuff. So
Yeah.
you was with GB Records.
Yeah. Even
and
with that stuff there, it's like, with the GB Records thing, it's like, there's a lot of talk about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and it's like, oh, people are like, oh, they beef, you know, like. Let me say something to you, like, I at first, I did look at it in a certain way, because my circle's always been my circle. If you look at my videos, you can see, even before this, my circle has always been family. I always keep family, my brother, cousins, everyone's around me. That's just how I roll, you know what I'm saying? But then with the G Records thing, like, I had to actually take it to a point where I just had to understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to understand it from a point of like, we're savages, like, this is what we're like. Like, when we're growing up, you want to watch, you can't afford it, you can't take it. You know, no one's there. Like, anything you want. Like, when I first came in the game, if you look at my Twitter, the shit I was tweeting, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I'm like,
yeah, no, same.
Yeah?
I used to tweet about bareback on the GRM account.
Yeah, like, I'm tweeting like, I'm tweeting like real gangster. I need a verse from this man, that man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going mad on Twitter, just atting people, like all my youngers are atting people like, yo, do a verse for Fekky now, like, you know what I'm saying? So what do I expect from people that's around me around the same time when it's like you're coming to shows and you're seeing a lifestyle and like maybe I might make it look easy, I don't know, you know what I'm saying to you? So it was more of a thing of like, that whole situation was never going to be a situation. I'm saying to you. And that's why in the back of my mind, I just kept on doing what I was doing. And I understood. I did understand where it was coming from because it's like if you say to me, let's do a rap thing. It's like you lot here, sitting here, yeah? You got NFTR, yeah? It's like, or say you started it on your own. They might want to be involved in it and say that, let's do NFTR, but he might not be able to be a host or whatever. I'm saying to you. Like with them, man, I just sat with people and people were like, yo, like, yeah, we're rapping, we're doing it. I was just like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is a lot, you know what I'm saying to you? And I know how we are as a collective. This is what people have to understand. It's not just a music thing. Like, I know as a collective, it's a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought to myself, you know what? I just want to just do what I'm doing. You know, no one's there. Like, and that's what happened. I just done what I was doing. And it's funny, you know, the fun of it, even like me and Cole, like, we were always talking this whole time. I'm saying, we was talking the whole time, like, we talk, it's not a problem. But like I said to you, internet, it's a very fake world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, everything, not what it seems, innit? And you play to that, if you play to it, you're gonna lose to it and you're gonna drown in it. And I had a lot of people in jail, like, doing 30s, 35s, telling me like, bro, like, I'm seeing you on, remember, they're in jail, so they only get a certain amount of, like, things they can hear, like radio, and like, they're like, yo, that's my, you know what I'm saying? This is for them, it's like, yo, that's my nigga, you know, that's Fekky, that. I'm saying, and they're saying, Fek, you don't want to be sitting here with us. Just ignore that and crack on. And the worst thing I want to do is be people I grew up with.
Yeah, no, of course.
I didn't grow up like that. I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I wouldn't want to, any other man, I've had more issues than that, you know. And a lot of these men know, like, I see them I just don't tweet, I don't do Instagram, I just see you on the streets. And we just see what the problem is.
I had to ask because obviously I'm sure that there's a lot of people that are coming up that are probably going to encounter similar problems or have similar questions for themselves, you know, because we all have that stage, that crossroad where it's like, what do I do? Do I move on by myself or do I kind of... No,
there's a lot of them. Like, the funny thing is, like, that's why with me, I'm always, a lot of the youths that are coming up now, it's like I feel like a vet and I'm not even a vet, fam. This guy is just trying to sabotage me, but it's all good.
That's why he's feel good, man.
I feel good, baby. I feel good, baby. I feel good. Let me put my hood on, yeah? A lot of these guys here that are coming up now.
It's all starting. Once man then put the hood on, I feel like maybe you've got too many shots in the cup.
A lot of these guys that are coming up now, yeah, if you ask them, I pull them to the side and I say like, yo, like, because I see that a lot of it is fueled off of beefing energy, like, this one, this and that one in the track. This and that one in the track.
How do you feel about that, actually? Because it's a good time to talk about that. I think over the last year or so, we've seen quite a lot of rap beefs in the UK.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
I just
rap
feel like
beef?
who you are is what you should play to. So if you're a guy that you can get away with rap beefing and not get hurt, then do it. I'm saying. But if you're a guy from where I come from, I will never entertain someone that's not a competition or threat. I will just slap you. That's it. I won't even waste my energy doing I won't even slap you. That's it. I'll just make someone slap you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will never entertain that. And I feel like a lot of these people that are doing it, like, they can do it. And I feel like people like us, if we do it, it's going to spill out into the streets.
Is there any that you're enjoying? Or you've enjoyed over the last?
I enjoy all of it. Like, I come up from badness, man. Like, I enjoy it, but I just can't condone it. Like, if it's certain people, if I heard that a certain name and certain names are doing it, then I won't be able to enjoy it because I know something's going to happen and it's going to affect business across board. like first it's business, innit? Like we're doing a business here, innit? So if I feel like two rappers that are problems on the streets are beefing in rap tunes, that's a problem for me. Because I'm feeling like, say, I'm in that bracket, you know, no one's there. But if it's two rappers, I know that they're not gonna do nothing to each other. It's a lyrical war. Crack on, mate.
Speaking on that, obviously Red Bull culture clash.
Yeah.
That's like a little clash of the Titans and all that.
Yeah, mate.
Obviously, I saw you exercise a lot of self-control on the stage there.
Is that what you call it?
If you fall into like, I don't know, like how do you think that all went with the whole popcorn situation?
Do you know what with that whole situation is? It's like I should never have put myself in that situation in the first place. Like what I just said to you a minute ago. Because that could have went wild. Like it could have really, really went wild. They know it, everyone knows it. You know what I'm saying to you? But it's like I said to you, like I've been through so much before that. I'm saying to with the social media world, that because remember something, I've come on stage, I just jumped off a flight from Naps, I've done a show there. I went to a funeral in the daytime, I was drinking that poison right there. Yeah?
This one's the good stuff.
Like I quit it now. That's why it's funny I'm drinking it, because I don't drink that no more, yeah? I was drinking that, I've come out, and I'm just feeling like, I've just looked over at every little crew and whatever, but these men are right next to me. I'm saying to you. So I don't know, he just was just sticking in my head a lot, like, oh, just popcorn. But in the back of my mind, like, you would never think that something so silly like the term that he said would come from that. I'm saying to you, like, you wouldn't never think that. So if I put myself on the firing line, I got to expect to get. It's like if I jump in a cussing match, someone's gonna cuss you back. Innit?
Yeah. It was literally that platform, innit? It was the platform for anything.
Yeah,
really,
so like you can
truly.
say what you want, but remember, like Post, you know, like man, innit? Like that's South, that's my area.
Yeah.
None of you would make it out of that building if I really wanted to cause trouble. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like all my family's watching it. It's like a lot of people, my son's watching it. You know, no one's there, and it's like I was the one that got warned 100 times before the show. Like, Fekky, you can't do this. Like, I was just that one. Like, they always warn me. Like, even when I do one extra BBC or whatever, Fekky's always that one. Like, yo, Fek, man, like, please, like, don't swear. Like, don't do this, don't do that. You know, no one's there. So I already had it around me. Like, yo, take it easy, get me. But when he said that, I didn't even hear it. My mum's life, I didn't hear it. I never heard it. And then, imagine I just thought it was all banter and jokes. Like, even after he asked me for a picture, yeah, to take a picture, and I was just like, no, I just didn't take it. I don't know why. I think I was just drunk, and I just thought, I don't want to take a picture. I don't want to look bad in a picture. Then I come out of there, then I see your social media. I was like, oh, this guy. You know what I'm saying to you? And I just thought to myself, like, a lot of people doing stuff behind the scenes and stuff, and I kept on saying that, bro, this is culture clash. Like, you lot are clashing. Well, you think you're gonna come out and say, like, you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, no, of course. I was gonna say, yeah, it is like literally,
it's
like,
a clash.
like how you was explaining it before. You are who you are. So if you step into a field where
it's my own fault. I'm saying to you, like, these guys, like, you know, after that, I took my time out and I went on YouTube, yeah, because bare people were trying to say to me, like, Fek, just allow it, man, like, in yard, that's what they do, like, so I thought, okay, cool. Let me just go and watch some of this stuff. I'm saying, so I went on there, I'm watching it, I'm just sitting there watching it, and I'm thinking, mate.
Looking at all them sound clashes.
And I'm thinking, like, my thing's nothing compared to what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
No one's there.
You overreacted. I didn't even know it was a problem, to be honest.
No, you know what it was? I didn't overreact, but people around me
socially, it was like a social media
people
thing.
were like saying things, innit? So even when I spoke to him, you know, one thing about my man is this as well, is that, like, when I spoke to him, it's like, watching what he does, what they do in yard and that stuff, what they say, and our conversation, no one knows, like, they don't know. They're just coming over to do a culture clash.
Yeah,
Someone's on the stage.
Continuing in their normal
Yeah,
way.
that's just what they do. You know, no one's there. So they're coming to do a culture clash. Like, heard that people were in the back of the room saying, "Are you mad? You know who you just said that to?" And you know, no one's there. But it's nothing, man. It's so nothing. I see him at Mobiles, like he done his performance. And he bigged me up on the stage, and we spoke. And I said, you know what? He's a cool guy. They're all cool guys.
So any tunes with Poppy? Come in?
Anything can happen. He's a cool, you know what it is? Like him, Minnie, all of them, they're cool. You know why I say they're cool? Because it's like, I don't respect people, yeah, who try to ride off something. Like I clock that they know the thing, like they've seen what's happened, seen a reaction, and acted accordingly. No one's there. They ain't trying to go like, oh yeah, we bad up Fekky and you know, they ain't done none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So in the back of my mind, I thought, you know what? We just let that one there go. It's nothing, man. It's just a clash. I stood in the firing line. Like, what did I expect?
Speaking of collaborations, you've had quite a few.
Yeah.
Dizzy, Gigs.
Yeah.
You've
Who else?
literally worked with all the greats, innit? He's
Yeah.
worked with all the greats.
Yeah.
What one means the most to you?
All of them. Every single one at each time meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like all of these people to me are like, that's why another thing I'm gonna get at. Like I feel like people will put me in a pit with these people because I've done songs with them, but they have created legacies like that I'm yet to even get to. You know what I'm saying to you? Like I'm on my first album. You know what I'm saying to you? So I got a lot of respect for them, and I respect them for. You know what it is? I just feel like doing the music together for me was just like, is the respect alone. I ain't got nothing bad to say about any of them.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you was like, sorry, Chams. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but you was like one of the first people to kind of bring Dizzy back while he'd been away for a while.
Yeah.
How did you achieve that feat? Because I know Dizzy's a hard man to get hold of.
You know what? I just like, it's funny because when I heard the song, he had followed me a week before. So I sent the song over or whatever, and then he said no at first because he was beefing the BBC, they're all beefing and that, and then about a month later, he had it in my DM, do you know what I mean? So like I said to you, I'm from an era from before. So people like Dizzy, even my new one, Neutrino, these are people that if someone said to me, who do you want to do songs with back then, it would be them.
Yeah, that was legendary, you bringing back Neutrino. That was like one of my favourite. He was the one who made me like grime.
Yeah, like the Avex days and them things there, like, these are the things that I looked at, like, even down to like the remix I've done with everyone on it. It was just more me just trying to, like, I don't know, like, I just always got respect for they're not even older than me, but just the elders of everything. I'm saying, so I just felt like these guys are like...
How did that conversation go with Neutrino?
Simple. Like, it was so simple. Like, music speaks for itself, innit?
Was he on it though? Because I feel like Neutrino's
hard work, innit? To get to do stuff nowadays.
I feel like he don't really love the music anymore, really. He fell out of love with it. He does, okay.
Because we've been trying to get him to come up here, but he's been...
You have to remember something here. What the stuff that these man went through, is a lot. It's not something that... Remember, you got a crew of like... How many people was in that Soul Solid crew?
Like 52.
Yeah, like 100 people in one clique and that.
And a half.
That's 100 different personalities. And they're all rappers and known. Like I have trouble, like I said to you, I almost got killed over being in a crew of people that I don't know what they're doing every day, you know what I'm saying? So these lot went through a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy, like this music game is very vicious to you, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like you're dropping an album, it's charting, everyone loves you.
I felt like Nooch would just be someone that needs convincing to be like, you know what?
No, because he played me music, and I was like, yo, like he's slapping up the place. Like, we're gonna do another tune.
Say no more Nooch. Like, Nooch on the
he's
show.
slapping up the place. So like, it's like they went through stuff that you have to understand is that even at their budgets or their videos, like they're shooting like £200,000 videos.
They were shutting it down.
Like, you tell me what label, like you can't even get that for a deal, let alone a video. I'm saying to you, so it's like in the back of my mind, like I don't blame the route they all went. I don't blame it. I just feel like Asha, Nooch, all of them just done what they could do in a time where media was on them. You can't maneuver around. I mean, there's not much you can do. Like,
so how did you listen to 21 Seconds after you knew that you had the Averix collab in your pocket? Because you know you go back and it's like N, the E, the U, T, the R, the I, M with the O. You must have just been buzzing after that.
Nah, like I swear to God, like my whole my whole career, yeah, it's just been one big buzz. I've done like legendary shit, like even before albums even come out. You know what I'm saying? I've done so much stuff, like so much big songs with people that are like, to me, are legends in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been so sick. Like, it's been mad.
You know what? This album, you're signed, innit?
Yeah.
You're signed. So that's quite an interesting thing because I think a lot of people are going the independent route, and you've been signed for quite some time.
I'm signed, but I'm independent.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Discuss.
Yeah.
Elaborate, please.
You know what I mean? Like, we bosses over here, B. So we don't just run in late. Like, you know what? I'll tell you one thing.
Who you in business with?
No diss to my label or nothing, like, because my label have been moving correct, yeah. But I can see why a lot of artists fuck up when they get signed, because it gives you the mentality of being lazy. It makes you feel like, oh yeah, they got PR, they got all this stuff. So you think, okay, yeah, like, I'll just leave it to them. They'll get it done. You have to remember something. They're at a label with like, probably like 50 people in the office. dealing with fans, like dealing with like artists, so many different artists that are way bigger than you, like pop and all them sort of artists. I'm saying to you, so it's like you got to be so hands-on. Do you know what I mean? So like when I always felt in my back of my mind that when I signed a deal, I thought, okay, cool, sign a deal, then give them music, then I'm gonna see my music playing in the House of Commons. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. but I learned very quickly. I learned so fast, and you got to make it happen yourself. I'm saying, so it's like even like they'll say, yeah, this hologram, like that's my brother. You know what I'm saying, like we're out here and we know everyone and we'll get it cracking. So I just feel like with the deal thing, people that found their nose upon signing deals, they're just not a boss.
Fekky, I have to talk to you about, the fact that we know that you weren't left off bad and bougie because...
Don't look how I was left on bad and bougie. Don't look how I was left on bad and bougie. Huh?
So we saw you tweet about, the video, the dispute between Migos and Joe Budden, and you said I was in the background. Was that you? Because I saw there was speculation it wasn't you, and then speculation it was you.
Listen to this. This is another reason why.
That picture was so funny.
This is another reason why, but I won't wear that chain alone.
Yeah.
You know I won't just like that. You're the ones there. But when I looked at it, I was like, this was like me.
Hold on, you put the picture out yourself?
No, imagine this. I looked at the picture, like no one even saw the picture.
That's what
I just looked at it and I was like,
That's how Posty feels when he sees Lethal
I'm like, is that
Vision.
me?
I thought people were running joke, but it was you that put it up.
I pull it up because I looked at it and I was like, that looks like me, fam. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear that suit. That suit was fruity, but I looked at it and I thought, that looks like me, bro. Was I there? And I just posted it and it was like, everyone, what's so funny? Like, it was a joke. It went viral, but it was a joke. Like, but a lot of people were like, yeah, that's Fekky.
Because you went on tour with them, innit? Did you not go on tour? That's why.
Yeah.
So what was your feelings about that dispute? I've got to ask you because obviously, you were seeing Joe Budden's girl, Tahiri.
Yo!
And then, you got to bring the tea out.
That was hard.
And then you was on tour with Migos and then you was in the background, not being left off bad and bougie. Like, what happened?
You told you I seen Terry.
She said that. I mean, sometimes people get stuff misconstrued, but...
This guy's topping up my drinking.
So.
But Tahiri was under the impression that she was, dating you, which I believe she was. She's very, very stunning.
No, she said getting to know.
Getting to know,
so
okay.
Getting to know, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
Okay,
that's what she said.
Whatever that means, what was the situation there? Because I know that's Joe Budden's ex for anyone who doesn't know.
That's just tea, man. She's cool.
Okay, and then what are your thoughts about the Joe Budden situation? Like, did you think that he handled it correctly?
I don't know what like. I don't even know what to say about the whole situation because it's like, I don't know what he was doing. Do you know what it is? I understand that they were being rude to him, but it's like, you lot have to keep it professional. Like,
he's just trying to get views.
Like, we're the wrong ones, innit? That we can come here and get smashed and just act dumb. I could sit here and just chat shit to you. You got to keep it professional. And I feel like he lost it a bit, do you know what I mean? But
I didn't feel like he lost it. I think he's just trying to be extra.
He might have thought I was behind him, innit? You know what I'm saying? He might have thought, that's Fekky.
Yeah, maybe Fekky's got me.
He got pissed. Yeah. He thought, there's Fekky in the suit,
He definitely
man.
don't think Fekky's got him, trust me.
You said something on one of your new track, and it said, German whip looks cold, but your son's room's got mold. And I just thought, you know what? I respect this boy different levels. Like, there's different levels because I feel like this is happening out there in real life. So talk to us about that statement. Where did you get that from?
Do you know what's so funny? See, yesterday when we listened to the thing and Wells, yeah, the bars, yeah, like I just say mad stuff, yeah. I listened to my old mixtapes, yeah, and I was watching like a fan. I was like, no way. What did I say? I said, trust me, I'm game on. I've ever been in his blood looking like he came on. There's little things that I say, and I think like.
Do you know my favorite Fekky line when he was like, they're just a bunch of nobodies. No.
No tits, nobodies, no gal. I don't know, like, it's just natural to me. Like, I don't know, like,
but that is happening, and you know it's happening, especially in the hood. You know this bare man that's got that cold whip.
Yeah.
And they got that cold whip, and yeah, like they're out here cruising, and the kid needs some assistance. Like, and I was just thought, yes, preach, sing it from the trees.
It's weird because half the time I say I don't remember.
Well, you've said that.
Yeah, so I say things and I'll say it and I don't remember. Like I said yesterday, we listen to my mixtapes and half the stuff I was saying, I don't remember. I'm like, come on in. Big Mac 10, I must hit one of them. I'm like, yo.
Because we can see that that's not happening for you, Fekky. Like, we saw you distributing your Xboxes to the youths, your youths, and the house looks really, I was in there, I was trying to climb in the screen. That house is nice.
That music money, man, it treats you nice, B.
And I saw that was a lot of people's responses. Fekky's house is really nice. Like, they bypass the Xboxes. But how important is that, you know, when you're shining? Because, you know, you're telling people shine on and all this.
Yeah, don't sign on and all them things.
Don't sign on, but when people are shining, what priorities do you think that they should have in order first?
Just a mentality. I'm saying to you, I'm not. What do you call it? I'm not like the greatest role model myself. You know what I mean?
But are you going to buy yourself a stack, one of them, you know, them pinky stacker rings that every guy gets one
No.
before you feed your children? Or?
No. Do you know what it is? Like anything, I'm one of them people is that anything that family want, I do. Do you know what I mean? So, like, even with the Xboxes that I got the boys the other day, yeah, like, they wanted that from February. But my other son, he's bad. He's just always bad in school. He's always doing stuff that I don't like. I'm saying to you. And then the youngest
That's
one,
what you try to say at the end. You try to sneak that in. And if you lot stay in school, that's
he's bad. You know why? Because I feel like, what made me the person I am today, which I know for a fact, if I don't know anything, I know this for a fact. When I was in school, I never had. I'm saying, all the guys that I know that was in school that had, they don't have now. Because they were all used to, probably 1 in 10. They were just used to having everything. So, I remember in school, I used to feel so low sometimes. That's why I was a bully, because I used to be a bully to make up for what stuff I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to think, if I just be bully and be loud, and people won't notice that my crepes are dusty. And stuff like that. And that's what I used to compensate for that. I'm saying to you. And when it comes to the little ones, I just feel like I really want to try my best. Even though I'm in a position to give them a very good life, I really want to try my best to make them feel a little bit of wanting things, struggling for things, and do you know what I mean? Like before, I remember Christmas, let me tell you something. Christmas 2 years ago, I'll come in the yard, and I'll drop down 10 presents, each, bang, bang. And then they'll open the presents and they don't care. Do you know what I mean? They don't, they're so used to having so much, they don't care. But then when I stopped, so I said to myself, you know what? Stop that. These guys, I'm buying him a phone, he's phoning it against the wall. Is he crazy or something? You know what I'm saying to you. So I thought, so I'm thinking to myself, all right, cool. You know what? I ain't even doing it no more. So I've been moving tight dad for the last year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Not because I have to move tight. I just felt I want them to feel you can't always get. Their mum now, she's the only person that's doesn't work with my plans. She just wants to just lavish them, you know what I'm saying? But with me, I'll be no, you're not getting that, you're not getting that, you're not getting that. I had an argument with him, listen, stop buying them stuff if I don't say, because I'm trying to do something here and you're just giving them anything they want, you know what I mean?
You're Nigerian, aren't you? So you had a Nigerian upbringing.
Yeah.
You got the belt,
bro, I used to follow
the slippers.
Brother, let me tell you something so deep about me, I used to work in a shop, at 13 years old. My auntie got ill, I used to go and clean offices in West where we're sitting here before I go to school. That sounds mad, but it's true. I'll get up at 6, get on the train, go and clean the office, then go to school. Because she was ill, I'm saying to you. And these are the stuff that gives you the power and the grind and the push to know more, you know what I'm saying? To know how to really want something, I'm saying. And with the kids, I felt they just didn't, it got to a point where they didn't care. Dad, I come in the room and then the game's broken. How can you break an Xbox game in half? What you do? There's nothing you can do to break it in half. What the hell have you done? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the game and the game's broken in half. What have you done? You don't know. So I was you know what? Fekk, you need to kind of show them value for money, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So that's why they were so gassed with the Xboxes, because I starved them with them Xboxes for a while. Because my son, he's wants to be a gamer sort of thing. He's always online, always talking to his friends in all these different countries of that. So he's he wants to, and he was yeah, Dad, this Xbox, something 1S, it's slimline, it's fast. I was okay, yeah, cool. I get it for Christmas. Christmas come, I didn't get it. what I get him? I think I got him like a iPhone 4. I was like, I went in the shop, I saw it, and I was like, nah, you know, I'm getting him a 4. I'm letting Bill up, you know, no one's there. So I gave him the 4. He was happy, and I was like, you know what, like this can kind of work. Then February it was his birthday in February, and I thought, okay, let me get it from now. And I thought, he's still being bad. He's every minute he's in trouble for fighting in school. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Then that day, it was just random. I just woke up and said, you know what? I've been so busy. Like, this album's been stressing me out as well. Like, just in the studio, touring, all the rest of it. Let me just surprise them.
Do they know that their dad is Fekky, though?
Yeah, 100%. Like, the older one knows because his kids and his friends in school tell him. Like, he knows. Like, he
so
will
is he
show
like
videos.
the cool kid in school?
Like, even I went into school to talk to the teacher, and the teacher's like, yeah, we know who you are. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you can just use your influence to, like, influence him in the right way, because he's just partying, you know, there. It's like, yeah, like, can we get a picture? like, you can get a picture, man.
The teacher said
yeah, teacher, I wanted a picture. Like, mate, you can have a picture, do you know what I mean?
So let's talk about this marketing here, because I think it's actually incredible. First of all, before we talk about this, where did the term Billy Sauce come?
Billy Sauce came, we was in Paris. We was on tour again. And then, I don't know if I said it or you said Billy. My brother said Billy, and I was like, Sauce.
Well, he just called you Billy out of nowhere.
I had a mad shirt. I had a mad flowery shirt on there.
Yeah.
I was looking wavy. Like, remember, we're driving through Paris, roofs, like panoramic roof, like looking mad. Like, I'm just no, like, let me set the scene. So we're driving through Paris, panoramic roof, all of the chains. Like, I'm playing my own mixtape. Everyone look at the car. Rolling. And then I was snapping myself, And he's like, yeah, man, yeah, Billy, you get me? I was like, yeah, man, Sauce. I like, you know what? Billy Sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then what I done, I started walking on the street and I was going, Billy Sauce, Billy. Then my what's that thing called again? Snapchat.
Yeah.
Went mad. Like, when I mean, like, everyone was like, yeah, Billy Sauce, Billy Sauce. I thought, you know what? There's another gimmick I can run with.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So I just remember it.
What qualifies someone to say they've got the sauce, though? For people that don't understand.
It's Billy Sauce.
I know, but other people say they've got the sauce too.
Oh.
Like,
What qualifies them?
qualifies someone to say, yo, I've got the sauce?
Do you know what? Just the fact that you're saying it qualifies you. Like, if you feel like you got the sauce, then, you know what I mean? You got to let the people judge, you know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of people on Instagram, like, talking about sauce, mate, you know what I mean? Like, he tried to buy me a sandwich earlier, brown sauce. Like, he bought me a brown sauce sandwich, yeah. I didn't even know they still make brown sauce, fam. Like,
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that either. Like, I couldn't believe it. So that's what I think. Some of them are still brown sauce, you know? No one's there. Like, right over here, like, we're on this ketchup thing, you know what I'm saying?
So the marketing strategy behind this.
Yeah. Do you
Who
know
came
what?
up with it? Was it you or the label?
Both of us.
All right, cool. What flavour is in it?
Give the label some
It's like,
props, man.
no, bro.
I feel like you don't want to give the label props.
Bro,
No, I'm
I
joking,
bigged up
I'm
my
joking.
label a minute ago.
Definitely a sweet chili.
You see my label, yeah? Let me say something about my label, yeah? It's this, yeah? It's like, I can't explain it to you, like, see when I went there with Benny, like, you know Benny Scars, right? When me and Benny done the deal and stuff, yeah, it's like, I went with Benny. I didn't actually go with the label. We look doing over there, fam.
Sorry. Go check, sit in the car, ticket.
See this tight guy with a roll-on. Talking about ticket, fam. Whoa.
That's a date.
Yes, I went in there with Benny. I trusted Benny. He's like someone like you coming up to me saying, sign to me.
Yeah.
It didn't picture in my head it was about Ireland. It was just, I like Benny and I fuck with Benny and I want to do business with Benny. You know what I'm saying? So, but in a way, it affected me a little bit in the sense of like, it's a label, so you have to like, if you're gonna sign that paper, you gotta make it work for your benefit as well, you know what I'm saying? So, only like this last year or so, I've actually took in the label and I've realised that, you know what, like, as long as we all work together, I think shit will work.
Big up Benny, but big up Ireland as well, though.
Yeah. Even Darkers, like, even like with Darkers, like, if I can call him on a Sunday, he listens, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, I'm a bit of a diva when it comes to my music, innit? So, like, I'm a bit of a hunter to deal with and I don't just let anything slide, but it's just one of them things, bro, like, it's, like I said, if you're a boss, you know what I mean, you'll boss up and you make it work, do you know what I mean?
By the way, you can't see, but he's got the whole
album track
playlist on, on the back.
Billy Soul.
So is this something you're just giving out, or are you gonna put this on sale?
I'm in two minds. I was just saying to Chams a minute ago. It's like a lot of people want it.
What is it like?
It's like a sweet chili.
Yeah.
Take out
Sweet chili,
reggae sauce.
yeah. It's like, but a lot of people want it. I might have to go Dragon's Den, man.
Wow.
No one's there. Like a lot of people want it.
I reckon you should go 50-50 with Bizzle and just make him do some joints. Come up with some little Billy Sauce slogans. You get me?
Yeah. I'm with all that. But you know what? I'm thinking about it because for some reason people just like are messaging me every day for the sauce. Like they actually want the sauce. Like
You mean the sauce or the sauce? Which one?
They want it all.
The fans want this one. I can give the rappers some of this. You know what I'm saying they can take it. They might. You know what I mean, but I don't know.
Now you've always had that little hustle though. Outside of the music, the sliders you had as well.
Yeah,
the ring
the
trap,
sliders, the t-shirts.
were popping
Like the
off
sliders,
back in the
I'm
day.
mad with the sliders. I'm mad.
Clasico,
Stuff.
Clasico,
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Is like
Classical.
Oh, you're Italian now.
No, it's just
Clasico.
Spanish.
Oh, is that how you say it? You actually say it like that? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so just,
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Is like
So-
when you're trying to compare yourself to people, you can't. Yeah. Everyone's hustle's different. Like you can make $500,000 from selling records. I might make $500,000 from selling sauce, and still make records.
Fekky, how true is it that this album you're gonna be? It sounds like there's a different side of you coming out.
Yeah, 100%.
So what are we gonna hear? What can we expect from you?
Just like, I think like, okay, let's take Billy Sauce away. Let's take Bubba Bang away. And let's just strip it all back down to who this guy really is and what's made him to this now. I feel like on this album, I feel like you hear it all. Like you hear everything, you hear, because I remember like when I was coming up, I used to be managed by Jack Foster. I don't even know him, but he's managing Dave at the moment now. And he used to say to me like, bro, like, why don't you really talk about your life and stuff? And I just feel like, I don't want to like, talk about that stuff. It's so negative, it's so scary. No one's there. Like, I don't really want to shine light on that sort of stuff. I'm saying to you, but now I understand what he meant. I'm saying like music's coming to a place like just because of social media that people want to feel like they know you as a person. I'm saying so there's only so long I can come through like just saying anything. You know what I mean?
It's important.
It's important that people want to know your story. I remember like that documentary, the one up on telly I told you about. Jamal wanted to post it on SBTV, and I was like, no, don't do it. Like, don't do it. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like that's not giving the real you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like authenticity, is that the word? Is that how you spell it? Like wins all the time, you know what I'm saying to you? And I just feel like that's just the way that I feel like everything should be run from now on. I just feel like be authentic as you can. You know what I mean? But don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a gangbanger, you're not gonna go and gangbang on camera, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But just be real to yourself, you know what I'm saying?
So the album's out this Friday.
This Friday, man.
This is tomorrow, if everything's gone according to plan. Jay, you got us, yeah?
When's this coming out? Yeah?
Oh yeah, we're looking for new cameramen, please. Advertise in the comments.
Is this coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out on Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, make sure everybody goes and grabs the album. It's been a long time
Make sure the
coming.
album's, you know what it is? The album's so sick that everyone that's listening to it. Remember my Find a Booth? Yeah. Because I was doing so much of the trap, dumbed down stuff for that. No one didn't know I could bar, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the same thing's going to happen with this album. I feel like you're going to be like, wow, Fekky made that, Fekky made that, Fekky made that. It's all part of growth, innit?
And when you do your NFTR freestyle, which we're anticipating.
What?
You heard it here first.
What? No, do you know what? I'll do all of them. I don't mind. No, I don't mind. I turn on a lot of stuff, you know that, innit?
Yeah, no, you do still.
Like, I feel like a lot of people don't like me.
I mean, we've rescheduled this interview about 5 times.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 times, you're right.
Yeah, 4 or 5 times.
Like, a lot of people don't like me because of it. Like, I owe like 100 verses out there and stuff like that. But it's like, that's just me. Do you know what I mean?
But the NFTR freestyle.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Mate, know the name of your own company, the NFT freestyle.
NFTR, you didn't hear me.
Bomba Claw. Yeah, we're looking for a new female presenter too. Yeah, no, joking, but yeah, no,
I'll do it
Clasico.
all. Like, when this album comes out, I want to have fun, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I want to play around a lot more than I used to. Do you know what I mean? I just don't like being told, like I said to you, I don't like being told what to do. Like, be here, 4 o'clock and spit bars. Who you talking to?
No beef.
Who
no
do you think
beef.
you're talking to?
Let's
Like?
play nice, Fekky. Let's play nice.
No, but it's just, I don't know, like, it's not rude to anyone else. Everyone knows me, like, I'm cool with everyone, I'm saying, but I just don't understand, I don't know why I was so bad. I thought I was like, Wiley's bad, but I'm almost at the same level. I'm like, yeah, bro, the verse is done on Monday. Your message on Monday. I'm like, what happened? What are you waiting for?
Yeah, but you are like, you know, me and Fekky nearly had a fight our first encounter.
Psycho time.
No, in real life, it was only like 4 years ago.
What, like real life? What
Yeah.
happened? Tell us.
We was both in there. We had to sip a brandy, boy. We're not going to go into the story right now because it's not even like that. We was on set.
No.
and it was
We want to
madness.
hear about this because
Nah.
you're both.
You know what it is? It was a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? And Chams a boss chick as well. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she's trying to like boss up on me. You know what I mean? So I had to boss up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's my. You know what's so good? I feel like a lot of people I'm close to now as well, I've had problems with in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because you never know who you're gonna get on with and who's gonna be your people in the long run. I mean, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You know what I mean? And like Chams, one of my good people now. Posty, same thing. We have the same thing. I'll message him like, bro, like why is man not posting this or and he'll be like, Fek, just relax, it's cool, man. I got you. Even when I saw you that time, remember when we was at
Yeah, he does that a lot.
when we was at Royal Albert Hall, and you was like, Fek, just chill out, like you got this. Cause I'm saying like, bro, like, but it's just my ambition to just want to be the best and be that guy, and I'm just used to just being so hands-on that I might be too hands-on, you know what I'm saying? But it's all love, man.
We'll start turning up on time though. I saw it at next thing in central London, you come late, mad late.
I'm always late.
Come on, bro.
You know what it is? I always think about
Is it done? Like, bro.
I never think about traffic.
Like, Viz, you are sick, you know. You know, we've been talking for the last 30 seconds with a mic on his
No, but Jay,
This is the coldest.
You can't hear me?
He can, but it's just funny. But yeah, no.
I never think about traffic. I never ever think about traffic, man. Do you know what I mean? But thanks you lot for having me though.
No, we appreciate it, man.
Took
And we
me a
hope
long
you can
time.
come here
Pleasure.
more than one time because you're one of our
I want to come again.
favorite individuals. You get me? The next time you come, we'll just have mad bants.
No, we need some chicks up in there as
going
well.
as usual.
Some chicks.
Oh, don't even start after that chain you had on the other day. Where's
Has
that
he got a
chain?
new joint? You got a new
chain?
joint, Duane?
Nah.
Where's that chain?
Have you?
Nah, to go into the archives. You know, like,
Oh, you brought the Streets is Watching joint back?
no, not
Which
even.
one?
Nah, it's not archives, it's a new chain.
Fam, I
not really
swear
on
that.
Peer pressure.
I pulled up
Nah,
at
but he was-
Skepta's
Party.
What was it he had that day? A clothing launch or something.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled up at his thing. I see Viz whopping out.
Well, you said you done the debut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Done the debut reveal,
Okay.
boy.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like, imagine like, not in a bad way, because you're my brother and I don't do this no more. But you see our eyes.
Yeah.
When we was younger, we always spot the jewels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people come out of clubs, I'm used to like, yo, follow him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, 1 minute. So imagine, I'm thinking, 1 minute, this chain is icy.
Fizz, where'd you get this chain from?
I'm like, hold on a minute.
Where'd I get it from?
Yeah. What is it? Is it NFTR logo?
Nah, we need to get one of them joints.
Yeah?
though. We need to get one of them joints though. Moving on.
Moving on. But yeah, it's a positive thing anyway.
It's a positive
you know what I'm saying? And that chain's very positive. And to every artist out there as well, man, like this, I just feel just keep it positive, man. Everything's positive, man. If you ain't got a real problem, nothing ain't really happened to none of your people, keep it positive. And coming from someone like me, I've stayed loyal to people I shouldn't have stayed loyal to. I've got involved in stuff I shouldn't have been involved in, just because of the street shit. Like, that's dumb. I'm saying, the minute I said to myself, forget that, I'm in such a better position, I'm saying. So I feel like everyone should really think about where you want to be in 5 years.
100%.
And not where you want to be now.
I think that's a good thing about this album as well. Like, although some of the experience, albeit negative, your experience can inspire other people as well. That's
bro,
why
like,
it's good to strip it down, and you know what I mean. And
bro, I made it.
Yeah.
Like, some people say, like, what do you mean you made it? Like, you ain't got 10 mil. Like, the position I'm in now, from where I was, I've made it. Like, yeah, I released a video on Mimi Trap that everyone's house has got raided. I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm saying, if you're in a position now where you're making legitimate money and you have, don't just think about sales as an artist, think about every avenue you can, your brand where you can come from, do you know what I mean? Like, that's it. As long as you know that you've got something you can make money from, you made it, man. I want to be like you.
all right, El Clasico, guarantee classic. Make sure you
Go
get
and
that.
get that
Biggie
right
Sauce.
now. Buy this album coming out right now. This guy's still pouring, drinking my thing. Such a bad youth.
Subscribe now, yeah? Not for the radio.
Bow.
Love.
#NFTR.